All right, well, I guess you want to hear our picks. I got mine. All right, here are my 3 games, and I'll give you the one that I feel is going to be the one. You won't see this one coming. I like the Dolphins. I like the Dolphins with the points. Not saying they're going to beat the Patriots, but, for some reason, and we know why, Brady doesn't play well in December on the road against Miami. I think he's 1-5. Again, I don't think the Dolphins are going to win outright, but if they do, I think they'll cover. The other game I like, you're going to laugh, I think the Cleveland Browns at home against the Panthers is pretty much a pick 'em, but Cleveland is having the best season they've had in years. But the game that I'm going to go with, I think the Cowboys only -3.5 in Dallas. That defense is unbelievable right now. They're a bunch of kids. They're flying around. They're hitting. That's my lock of the week.
So
I'm going.
So you need to go get in line with every other square that's going to be out there betting the Cowboys this week.
I'm 77% this season. Jay,
77%. What's your website? That's you.
That's why I'm here. Why do you think they hired me?
He's on fire, baby.
I'm a guru. You ever hear of Jimmy Russo? That's my gambling alter ego. Alex, who do you got?
I mean, look, I'm actually going the other way with Philly. Dallas has lost 4 of their last 5 home
That's
games.
good. That's a good thing.
But look, it's an NFC East.
That's how I make money,
it's an
baby.
NFC East rivalry. We know those games are close. I think Philly's hitting their stride. Just like a horse at the end of the furlong, baby. He's round the corner at the right time.
Horse gambler.
I grew up in
Nice.
San Diego, Del Mar races.
So what other 2 would you say?
And then I really like the Steelers. They got low self-esteem. They got low. Look, they botched the Bronco game. They gave away the Charger game.
No Connor.
No Connor.
Yeah.
But look, they got to win this game in Oakland. I don't think there's much for the Raiders to play for. I'm going Pittsburgh. And then my last one, I'm with you on the Finns. They've won 4 of the last 5 against the Pats in New England.
So what's your lock? What's your lock?
I'm actually going to go 3.5 Philly, baby. I'm going against Russo.
All right.
I
heard it
am.
here.
I'm sorry.
By the way, hold us accountable.
It's a field goal game.
Javon-
My intuition is it's a field goal game.
Javon, coming from a guy who's played, who do you got?
Personally, I think the Chiefs going to cover.
Okay, I like that.
I like what the Chiefs are doing. I mean, even though Lamar Jackson been playing some pretty good football, he's probably going to try to take over that job at quarterback spot with the Ravens. But
No, I think John Harbaugh is really telling
Flacco,
your shoulder still hurts, son.
Yeah.
Sit down.
I
He's
think
Jedi
so.
mind
I
tricking
mean,
him.
like this kid is really like taking that team over. But the Chiefs, like under Andy Reid, like they're playing some pretty good ball, and they still like are the. I still think they're one of the favorite teams, like to make it to the Super Bowl.
But Javon, if you're in that Ravens locker room, you want Lamar. They won 3 straight. You want Lamar to stay there.
Yeah, you want that right there. Like, and even when Flacco gets back, you know that you have a good quality backup, or they can even like run some plays to use both of them, like do some of the same stuff what the Saints are doing in New Orleans, which is a pretty good thing there.
Yeah.
And then let me see,
I like that Mahomes kid too, man.
Vikings Seahawks. I like the Vikings in that
I
game.
am not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I like the Vikings in that game. I mean, like the Vikings have a pretty good defense, and if they literally like play like they should be playing, then it's just been a very up and down like season, like all around the whole league. But the Vikings pretty good defense. They do pretty good, even though the Seahawks won the last 4 games that they played. Those guys, I still think like the Vikings have something to prove. And also, I do have a nephew that plays on the team as well.
Okay. So I'm going to do my best Lee course on you and say, not so fast, my friend. Because the weather in Seattle could dictate what happens in that game, and the running game for Seattle could dictate what happens in that game.
That is true.
There's a low total on that game, 43.5, that is indicated that points are going to be a premium in that game. If the weather is great, I think you're going to be on the side that I need, because I think the majority of the people are going to be betting the Seattle Seahawks in that game. And that game's going to have a lot of parlay liability rolling into it. So you're going to be aligned with the house on that.
Jay, but see, I think you have a problem with people that go with, because you've commented twice that I like to bet the one. What'd you call me, a square bet? You don't like
Joe
us.
Q Public.
You don't like us.
I love
You
Joe
like
Q
us.
Public.
Yeah.
But Joe Q Public is the one area that can do damage to me.
That's why you
Because
don't like
guys,
us.
You guys hit 4, 5, 6 teamers, and the sharp players, they play one bet, but they play it for 50, 100,000.
So
difference.
who do you got? What's your lock? What do you think your lock is going to be? Which game, if you had to bet on one?
If I had to bet on one,
He wants the Vikings.
yes, Vikings.
Vikings?
He wants to be on the side of the house.
Yeah, no, I like the Vikings.
Don't let
man.
him bully you, Jamal.
No,
Yeah,
guy's
I'm bullying.
I just
Let's
like
bully
what
the
they do.
freak.
This
Come
guy's,
on.
this guy's an enabler.
I just like what
You should think about parlaying it to something.
I love the word parlay too. It's such a sexy word.